All right, everybody. I think we're live. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Los Quality Stream on Twitch for episode number 914 of Left Transfer Single Player Series. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day today. Mac is here first. He probably can't even hear me because I started talking so soon after stream started. Type the Discord notification. Twitch.tv/Ruda1. Hell yeah. Livin' ow. Instead of live now. Mac, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. How are ya? Let's finish what we started. Middle Claw, good to see you. Welcome in. The issue with you guys not being able to scroll back through VODs should be resolved. If you guys could let me know whether you can, you get the option to go back 5 or 10 seconds in stream, that would be super awesome. Day's doing well. Had to go to not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4, but 5 grocery stores to find frozen cranberries so I can make orange cranberry scones tomorrow. You know, that sounds like a skill issue. Nah, happy you were able to get them though. I responded to a community post today by Dashpum. He was like, give me your Minecraft cold take. And I was like, anybody who says the game is boring is lazy. It is 100% their fault. And if you try to put the blame on Minecraft, you are objectively wrong. Like, it's okay to not like this game. You don't have to like every game. But to say that Minecraft is boring is, like, objectively not true. How is a game in which you can do, like, the game is, how is a Turing complete game boring? Like, that's arguably an oxymoron, right? Because if a game is Turing complete, you can literally do anything. Like, you can make anything. I've discovered my new hot take from Minecraft, which is the reason why people don't like updates is because the game does not suffer from too much power creep. Oh. Oh. You know? You might be cooking with that one. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Most games receive constant updates and get really bad power creep. And Minecraft stays the same power level, so they find the lack of power creep boring. Yes. 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 See, I think the updates are bad because they don't add any, like... See, you might even be able to make the case for my disdain. Although, what do I want? I want movable tile entity. That's my next big push. Is I want I'm pushing for an update that actually reverts power creep. I want them to get rid of TNT duping. The last power creep update was Netherite, which is the first tool armor update in over 11 years. Would Mace and Spear? I mean, Mace, not really, right? Mace, not, because Mace is already really hard to get, right? The Spear, you could argue, is power creep. You know, I would say the spear is probably the next version of power creep since netherite. The mace is just strong, but also what does it take to get a mace? It takes a lot to get a mace. Also, I have to finish. I completely broke this farm somehow. I genuinely think fast. Well, I don't know what I have to do. I think I forgot to put a pressure plate in. So, okay, first of all, stop this. Like, I pushed the fence back. I'm just gonna, like, kill all the snow golems. And we'll get more pumpkins. It's okay. But it's time to die. Shit, that's a stair. And I just killed that snow golem. You know what? That's okay. Oh my god, what did you do? It's okay. It's okay. I mean, look around. That's what happened. I'm pretty sure there's a snow golem over here. Oh, what in the hell? Did he jump in water and die? Oh, that's 100% what happened. I think I've been forgotten. Oh, you have been. Sorry, KK. Good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Congrats on procrastinating. The first time it happened is because I ran out of shears. And then I tried to remedy the situation, and I don't think I remedied it correctly because I did it without the schematic. And so then I just left. Do I have to hold down shift to do this? Nope. Not shift. Nope. Chat, how do I place a block in front? Like, I don't want this to be waterlogged. Do this. That works. Okay. Now there will not be a giant explosion of snow golems again. There was last time. Place it against the snow, yeah. Is this the big booty slime farm but modified? Yes, actually. That is 100% exactly what this is. Good catch. Oh, and it just started raining. Okay, well... I mean, that's good. It would have killed the snow golems, but I find that really funny. Is there any way for me to protect a snow golem from rain? I think I have to put a roof over it, which means I have to put a roof over this guy too. But we can take care of that later. Yeah, I spent like an hour cleaning up the snow golem explosion on the SMP. Yeah. Place exactly one block above their head. I guess because the snow golems are here and I look up, yeah, well... I mean, that's just not true. Like, they take damage from rain here, but there's glass above their head. So, something else happened then. What do I have in here? Oh, that's right. Okay. Let's fix the situation and restore it to schematic. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. I think the issue is I forgot the pressure plate. I have a wrong block somewhere. Let me see what the issue is here. Oh, it's the wrong sign. Okay. Would you be interested in my YouTube channel if it were hypothetically to exist? I mean, if you post videos like Alterox, probably. Listen, if you post any video in the self-promo channel, there's a, like, 90% chance that I click on it. That's all I'm going to say. Anybody who's been a part of this server for any amount of time knows this. Oh, are they? They're on the outside of the block. Isn't the self-promo channel thread only? No? You have to be a member. Which, you can get access to by clicking on the member thing in the Discord. Nice, we have 69 people who've reacted to the notification. And Steno Miyagi Kappa. The old Yas Queen. People, okay. People put cum. Nice. Miyagi Kappa. Rest in peace, Miyagi Kappa. Wow, we are very mature, aren't we? Yeah, you know what? I'll react to it. There you go. I released a YouTube video today. New VOD, and I'll probably release another one tonight. Release 2 today. Okay, these are slime stuff. I'm gonna do this. While we're here, I need to go grab some more pumpkins. Do I, though? I mean, I don't really, like, I don't need 3 stacks of pumpkins. Like, I don't. You need, like, 7 pumpkins. In all honesty. Like, this is more than enough pumpkins. I do need an iron, I do want an iron pressure plate. I think I can probably make an iron pressure plate. Really need to do a good job of clearing out the snow layers in here. Gravelly boy will get me the snow back. I think I'm gonna put a floor in this. Cool. Okay, fine. I don't like seeing all the schematic errors. It makes me annoying. It makes me annoyed. Oh, that's right. Iron pressure plate. Hey, look at that. I think that 100% was the issue. And then I need a button. And then I think we'll be good to go. I have 2 stone cutters in my... Okay. Sure. Using a different type of pressure plate? No, I just don't think I forgot to put it back when it broke the first time after running out of shears. And so that lended it to break a second time. I am, in fact, like 99.98% sure that's what happened. Also, check this out. Max, send me a DM. No. Yo! Congrats. Chat, what did I say I would do an upgraded... I remember I said something. Hurts to go from 6 digits back down to 200 points. Me after I redeem all the possible upgrades in Sinos's chat. I'm gonna be left with like 4 points. You know, going from 599k down to... Let's go! right, time to stalk the channel. Nice. There's a second channel. Oh God. I'm scared. Oh, it's a... It's a video on an SMP. PvP montage? Hell yeah. Also, I think this tier is a netherite block. Oh, I'm gonna... You know what? I will lock in and build everybody's houses on my honeymoon. All right? Because that's when I'll have time and motivation to do that. No, I will not be doing that. Okay, I think we're ready, chat. There's one problem. It's snowing. So I have to... It's snowing. It's raining. I need white stained glass. You be streaming on your honeymoon? I sure should hope not. Grace will probably want to do one stream, maybe. Say, hey, look, we did it. I mean, we have to share. We have to share the details with of the wedding with y'all, obviously, right? What did I come in here for again? Blocks. Well, we've done some talking, and our honeymoon is probably going to consist of simply taking a week off work. Like, we won't be going anywhere. We won't be doing anything. It'll be simply taking a week off of work. You know what? I'm going to put a piece of glass here just because I don't want them dying early. Okay, did I do it? I know I need to build this dude's little hut again. The problem is that I have to, like, build him again. Kind of sad. Better be live streaming the wedding. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but we will see what we can do. Snow blocks, right? Yeah. 1, 2. Whoops. That's okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, let's go. See, what's funny is I really don't care for vacations. Like, my ideal vacation is a week off. All right, let's see how this goes and see if it breaks again. Here we go. Chat, am I an idiot? Did I just break everything? Oh, well. Okay, apparently we're not ready to run this farm yet. That's all I'm going to say. Apparently we are in no way, shape, or form ready to run this farm right now. Why is there no easy way for me to access the crafters? Found out where the pumpkins went. The fuck? What happened? The hell? Did I break it? Oh, good lord. Really hit 50 subs. What the heck? I was at 43 last night. Let's go. He's popping off. Did I break it by putting this block here? I'm gonna remove it and let's just do a stack just to see what happens. It broke. What? Why? What just happened? Was it? Did I go too fast? I don't like. Now I have no idea what's went wrong. Because what's funny is I did a full test before and this worked flawlessly. Like Rude Dog levels of famous. Oops. The real question is, why aren't the pumpkins getting picked up? That's what I want to know. Why is there iron? Using Tweakaroo fast right click? Yeah, I am. I will go slower. But what I don't understand is that it worked before. So something different. Something's obviously broken here. Like, why are my pumpkins not getting picked up? Try using fast placement instead of fast right click. They're different sometimes. Fast placement doesn't work. It won't work. Because I'm placing it on two different sides of the block. Lol. Whee. Okay, so if fast right click is too fast, why did it work one time? Was that a fluke or what? I was like, yeah, also where's the iron coming from? Where am I getting iron from? Oh my god, that's why it's broken. Thank you for saving the watch streak. You're welcome. I'm dispensing iron. Because I have iron in my dispenser. No way. That's why it's broken. Because I'm not actually shearing anything. Okay, I have no idea if it's fast right click or if it's the iron that's the issue. This still does not explain the issue about why my carved pumpkins aren't being picked up. Is that because it's too fast? I don't know. I'm just going to try again. Okay, and if it breaks one more time, then we know that fast right click is too fast. It works for a little bit and stopped working. I had 15 stacks of snow blocks work one time. And, like, that could be a fluke, but let's see if this breaks one more time. It's not that big of a deal to fix, so Now that I'm not dispensing iron, all should be good. You know what? Let me double check that. Whoops. Cool. Change the placement for... Oh, you're right. I just want to try it one more time. I know I'm being stubborn, but I want to test my farm. Perfect. So that was 2 stacks. No, I'm just going to go grab 11 stacks, and we're going to... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. That looked good. Yes, it did. It could have simply been because I was dispensing iron. Also, this might break it, too. Like, restarting. I don't know. Let's find out. Like... You remember that fast right click here isn't actually making the farm go faster. All it's doing is making sure that the same game ticket were available as it's working. I think it was just the iron, that's all. The urge to build an iron farm on top of this is quite large, so that way I'll never run out of shears. Just build like a peaceful, Elmango's peaceful, iron farm. Also, I hope you're doing well, Geeky. I love how you can tell the lag. It's building. Put a shear auto crafter on it. Oh, that's fair. I guess I have enough iron to supply it. Okay. I mean, let's check our... let me just do this to clear the system out, Let's check all of these hoppers, too. Good, 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 good. And then we'll check these, too. Good. Oh. Good, good. 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 Okay. Just saw a movie, made some garlic cheesy bread in the oven. It'll be better once that's in my mouth. But for now, it's been a pretty good day. Nice. I know the schematic wants it to be a little bit over, but I found that I miss a corner sometimes. So that's why I think if I do it here, we should hit everything. But it's splash potion, lever. Will not actually be a problem. It's really... Oh, shoot. It's really not, but I want all the fortune to work. Have no fear, for I am here. Good to see you, Stennis. Welcome in. Hide the cookies. Hide the chicken wings. We might be able to watch a shulker fill up. Yeah, we might. All your cookies are belong to me. I see both sides. It's kind of hard to tell with the particles, but there's no slimes like stuck, right? They're all dying every time I swing. So this is a good solution. The meme's older than Rude. Yeah, probably. Alright, we've officially sorted it all. Such a cool farm design with all the modifications now. Yeah, the rest of it, I don't care. They can drown for all I care. Yeah, I know there's a burnout clock. I'm sorry. But then my thought is that I can stand somewhere here and I get XP while I farm for more snow. That's my thought. Which has been dumb, won't give me channel points or watch streak unless I watch for like 15 minutes, then refresh. For another 15, another 5, get wrecked. Have to watch my stream longer. Oh no. Well, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Now, that is actually clever. I'll give you that. See? Look at this. I made modifications to my own farm, or to someone else's farm, so I can stand here, collect the XP, and get snowballs. With if you stand here, it's perfect because you can get all 3. Yo! GG, Valk. Problem is it's a single orb. The slimes are stupid, so it's not efficient at all. But like, if I'm gonna be farming the snow, I might as well, right? Did I get a new shulker? I didn't. Slimes are a 5 XP mob. Ah, that's right. Right, because doesn't that mean you get 1, 2... Is it a 2 XP orb and then a 3 XP orb, right? Instead of anything larger than that, like wither skeletons? No, it wouldn't be a 2 and a 3. Is it 1, 2, and 5? Is that what it is? No, it wouldn't be a 5. I don't remember how it is. For 5 XP, you get 311. For 8 XP, 7-1. That's what it is. Exams are over, considering I already spend 6 to 10 p.m. every day working on my series. I should be able to be here for every single January stream. Well, streams normally are going to start 3 hours from now, and they're going to go until 5 hours from now. Okay, can you shut up? Thank you. Now let me actually finish making my modifications here and rebuild the snow golem. What did I do with my iron bars? I bet you I tossed them. Go grab. Going to land a short and sometimes sweet streams. Okay. I mean, he's right. Streams are going to be probably relatively short for like the rest of my life. Absorption is 4.5 times faster. Ah. That's why wither skeletons are so good too. Like wither skeleton farms are just better. Like my wither skeleton farm is just better for XP than my Enderman farm. We're at 68. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't thinking like, I'm going to stream now. Because I will have just gotten out of work. I came here for iron bars, didn't I? Yeah, I got rid of all the iron bars. I already had iron in my inventory. Cool. Wither skeletons are faster than Enderman, but slower than Guardians, right? Look at what happened to my island. I kind of want to leave it like this. This is just an artifact of the farm. You know? I really like it. Perfect. There's no good way for me to do this, is there? No, there's really... Okay, I'll give in and do the 3x3. 3... Got me.
I don't know if this will get you, but it's worth a shot.
Yes, it is. Guardian farms are 3.125 times faster. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I do not need this then. One, two. Then what you do is you shove them into a corner, right? Oh, come on, buddy. Let's just behave, please. Perfect. Beautiful. And then I think it's 5 snow layers. Ready? And then am I getting that 3rd layer? Oh, not really. Why not? It's because the hitbox is in the way? Why am I not getting that other layer? That's gotta be it, right? Yeah, is his hitboxes in the way? Is there a limit to how much XP you can absorb at a time? Yes. You can absorb, what is it, 1 god particle every tick? Something like that? Like that's the maximum amount of XP you can absorb? A god particle being an XP orb worth the 16-bit integer limit. Who made a video on it? Might have been El Mango. No, I don't think it was El Mango. But somebody made a video on it. All right, let's Cubic? Yeah, it might have been Cubic. That's fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, let's do a real full-size test of this farm, chat. How do you get a particle that big? It's furnaces. Furnaces, I believe, are the only way to do it. All right, let's see if this farm breaks again. You smelt 32,767 cactuses in a furnace and then break it? Yeah. Or you have TNT blow it up. But I believe El Mango did the math and says it's physically not possible to sustain it over a long period of time. Like, it's not possible to sustain a farm where you pick up one god particle every tick. Is it being about 12 god particles? That's it? I feel like you could build a cactus farm that could do that in relatively... Well, I guess it's not... you need one furnace to smelt 32,000 items. Wait, so you don't actually need that big of a cactus farm, you just need time. Right, because it'll take 327,670 seconds for that to happen. Which, I don't know, that's, what, 4 days? Because a day is 85,000 seconds, is that right? Something like that? 86,400, something like that, so... Take 91 hours. Yeah, just around 4 days. Look at me. I just kind of estimated 4 days and turns out I was only 5 hours off. Look at that. That is the power of being not awful at math. Is making good estimates like that. Well, this is 15 stacks of snow golems. Here we go, chat. Here we go. One final test. Lights. Camera. Action. What's funny is, like, could you not just take 655,000 furnaces, or 6.5 million furnaces, have them smelting in order exactly one tick after another? The problem is that, yeah, you run into redstone limitations. As more tile entities in the game will probably accept in the loaded area. Yeah, that's a good point. Look at this farm go. So, do they always produce medium slimes? Is that what it is? I have no idea how the oozing potion actually works, but it seems like it's always medium slimes. Two medium slimes. But theoretically it's possible. No, it's not theoretical. Like, I don't think you can construct a redstone machine that does that, unfortunately. Well, is it really theoretically possible if, like, we don't have... Okay, I guess it's theoretically possible. The problem is we literally don't have the technology to do it. It's impossible to run a machine with 20 million hoppers, yeah. Like, actually, I'm not even sure it's possible within Minecraft because of your random tick stuff and, like, loaded chunks. I'm not sure. Well, you could probably fit. What's the maximum loaded area, by the way? Like, how many blocks is a 32 junk render? Because what is it? It's 16 times 32 times 32. No, it's 16 times 16 times 32 times 32. That's how many square blocks it is, right? And then what? I times that by 384? Okay, that's 100 million blocks, yeah. No, you've got... Yeah, so you would use... Hoppers would make up every 5th block. Yeah, it's literally 1.000 times 10 to the 8th, which is 100 million. Which is so funny that works out to be basically every 5th block around you is a hopper. God, the lag. Look at that! We have a shulker. So we have 2 shulker boxes, and then this can get converted. So maybe 2 or 3 more run-throughs, and we're going to be good on slime. Like, dead ass. Going to be good on slime. So that's kind of cool. Am I still crafting? Yeah, I still need to craft. You know what? I'll just take it out. It's like my resin farm, theoretically possible, realistically impractical, yeah. I'd say that's fair. So just to be clear, chat, I need 3... What is it again? What is this called? World Eater? Water remover? Oh, that's right, I made this. Is it bat? Is it 528 something? Yeah, here we go. Look at the material list. I need 3.09 shulker boxes. So we're 2/3 of the way there. Yeah, I need to get rid of this. So we're doing pretty good. Just throw that in there, and then let's get set up. Do I have 15 stacks of snow? There's no way, right? There's just no way. 4, 5, 6... Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... 15. Let's not grab the iron blocks. Let me put all the iron down here. Don't ask how I got iron nuggets, okay? Just don't. It's not worth your time. Like, I promise you, it's just not worth your time. All right, let's do it. This is such a cool farm. And I have to say, I like the fact that it's not AFKable. What's really cool about this is technically it kind of is AFKable in a way. You just let the slimes die from drowning. Right? Then you can recraft it up and... Like, it wouldn't be permanently AFKable. Well, there might be a way, I guess. Yeah, I'm thinking about this. You probably could make a permanently AFKable design, because your biggest your biggest downfall is you'd eventually run out of snow. But the fact is that you can have cobblestone generators and sticks turn into you, or you could even use iron, where you could permanently craft iron shovels and then just throw the player, like when you run out of snow, just, you know, move the player over to an area where they mine snow automatically. You know, like, although I don't know how you would have them doing that while holding down. You could maybe have them hold down left and right click, maybe? Well, you would go until the shovel breaks, right? You would just go until the shovel breaks. Huh. And somehow come up with like an anti-snow placing mechanism. I don't know. Possible? Yes. Like, worth to design? No way. Cons, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. The farm? Yeah, the farm's really good. I have a potion in here. I do, yes. Okay. I'm gonna try and not collect any of the drops. Well, there goes that idea. I love look at the subtitles. Look right above me. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think it is technically possible for creepers to climb scaffolding, so I could die here. Immediately collects a stack. Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, okay, that's not happening. Man, screw observer clocks. These hopper clocks, these burnout clocks are where it's at. This is so cool. Oh, sorry, I just killed my mic. There we go. I think this will be the last run through. I'm not sure though. I know, isn't this a great sound to go to sleep next to? Yeah, I really don't care about the rest of you guys. Is it filling up? It actually is filling up. That's kind of crazy. Okay, shut up. Okay, so we got one. Where'd the other one go? Chat, what did I swear I had two. I'm looking at the wrong one. 1, 2, and how close are we on this one? Ooh, we're almost there. It's gonna be close. Burnout clocks and observer clocks at the exact same speed? Really? Yeah, well, this requires way less setup. 2 game ticks? Fair enough. I still think I should use these more because 2 redstone torches and a block seems a lot easier to deal with than 2 observers and a piston. Right, because the only way that you get the fast observer is if you push it with a piston, so. They are much noisier. I mean, that's obviously the downside, but... You know what? I'm gonna stand up. I never thought that... Never thought that I would use my standing desk after starting my job, but I guess I'm wrong. Oh, man. Oh. Do, do, do. He's standing? Oh. How appalling. Oops, that's not the... Alright, we just need to do a little bit more. Your standing guess you recommend, what would it be? The cheapest one there is. Honestly, the bigger the range of motion, the better. Oh, I guess it's my walking pad that I'll probably never use, because I get enough steps. Like, I do not need to walk anymore. Just one with good reviews, really. Oh, I should probably repair Ore Fortuna. Just, we'll sit here and... Are the crafters still going? No. Do I have a little bit of slime blocks left? Do I have like 5 stacks of slime balls in here? I see now. I have exactly what I already had written down. I'll keep searching. No, but I don't even remember the brand of this one. I just know that it works. I mean, that's 3 stack. I'll just do another run. Like, who cares? We'll just do another run through of it. And then we'll have the slime. I mean, that was really easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good enough. I don't need 15. We'll just do 14. Oh, shit. Let's not do that. We got 1 potion left. Perfect. All right. And then after this, we'll gather up some oak leaves. Oh, chat. What's the best leaf to collect? Like I know it says it says I need oak leaves, but I don't need oak leaves. I just kind of want some leaves to mark out. I mean, I don't even need leaves, I guess. But I have a feeling that I probably should. Spruce. Dark pale oak is also easy. Yeah, I was thinking dark oak, honestly. You can leaf it alone if you want to. I mean, we can fly out there. I mean, I have every wood type in the game in my leaf shulker box, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Bing, 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 bing. Suggest birch. Grow them by flowers for chance of bee nests. Plus no large dumb trees. The thing is, dumb large trees give me leaves. It's not the wood I'm after the leaves. See, I wonder if it would be easier for me just to build like a whole giant pale, fuck, a giant spruce tree like block. You know what I mean? But you can be after chests and bees at the same time, making it more efficienter. I mean, if I need chests, I'll just go harvest the 13 by 13 chunk bamboo farm. Wood is not a concern in this world anymore. Specific type of wood is a concern. Farm grass here. Cool. And eventually when I have the ultimate wood crafter, which honestly I feel like I should design. What is that, a heck of a bamboo farm? Yeah, it is. It is exactly 13 by 13 chunks fitting within the chunk border. It's 206 by 206 blocks. It's not complete yet, but also I think I'm gonna just redesign this floor here and end up putting different wood types with each thing so that way I don't get confused. Because right now it kind of looks a little stupid. But I like the nether center. All right, it's let's let it rip so we get it done before nighttime. What's funny is I'm not even sure. Like, I could probably build a really inefficient way of doing it, but also I think I'm going to end up completely redesigning the bamboo farm, like the crafting area over there. At least the part where I convert bamboo into bamboo blocks. Like, that's super inefficient. When are you working on your new main base? We are. We are working on my new main base. Like, I am gathering materials for a world eater so I can start working on the perimeter for my new main base. Like, we have entered ultra late game. Did not know you were working on a base. Yeah. Yeah, it's officially big boy base time. I'm very excited about that. Is it the big lake thing or is that a separate project? It's a separate project, but the big lake thing is also part of the ultra late game. You know, I'll explain it since you haven't been here for a little bit, and a lot of people have no idea what I'm doing. Actually, I'll just pull up the VOD directory. You guys can take a look at it too. Because all of this is actually written down in the VOD directory here. So here down at the bottom, the Rowan Daria SSP logo is kind of covering it, but I have a new tab called Plans. And all of this is part of the ultimate completion percentage. Over here, and this is what you want. These are the update trackers and stuff. The grand plans. These are all of my grand plans. The Woodland Mansion base. This is what Stenos is asking about. And then the villager mega builds is the fisherman village. The fisherman villager mega build is going to be the ocean monument. As you can see here, no location. I have an ice boat road and another spanning 5K blocks. It's an ocean monument and a fully landlocked lake beside some rivers. So this is the plan on getting to this next after finishing construction of the ultimate redstone crafter, besides a couple of minor detractions. I mean, yeah, that's kind of true. Like my current plan is to be working on the Woodland Mansion base and the Fisherman Villager mega build at the same time. But I want to get the World Eater done first. So next up is gather materials for the World Eater, build the World Eater, start draining the Fisherman Villager settlement area, and take down the World Eater. I know run the World Eater isn't in here, but actually... run the world. Jesus. So, there you go. These are the next... These right here don't contribute to the completion percentage. They're just things that we're doing so you guys can know what I'm doing. Things that I'm procrastinating on. Oh, this is what I was going to add. Doing all the... Sorry. Doing all the dirt house things, yeah. A little bit, Christmas, New Year's, final projects, next week, final exams, rip. But yeah, I started a sheet on Christmas, so. And I plan on updating these percentages as, you know, as we like finish something. So probably what's going to happen is after I run the World Eater, I will make another comment and I'll probably update the percentage. After I run the World Eater and I have the perimeter, what percentage of the base do you think it's done? Can I say like 2%? Honestly, I would say 2%. I think digging out the perimeter is 2%. I'd say like 5%. Well, I'm thinking more time-wise. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? You know? But I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna compromise 2.5%. Something in the low single digits, right? Like I think it's fair to say that it would not be more than 5%. I think that would be the upper bound. But I still don't have all the materials for it, and I don't have all the farms to get all the materials for it. But having the perimeter done would be big, but this is what I mean when we're entering ultra late game. Is we're officially starting to make a dent in this. As well as, you know, having all of the VODs and stuff. I never turned on the crafter. Nice job, Lucas. No wonder you just have snow circulating here. I'm like, why is the snow sitting here? I think the snow will be okay. It's already going down already. I'll help out a little bit. There we go. All right, do we get... Oh, yeah. I just picked up a whole bunch. Jack, get ready to see it. Last stack. This will mark the completion of gathering up the slime blocks. There it is, chat. Boom! Log, you were here. I'll just put the rest in the redstone chest. Oh, it's not going in because... Lord. I guess I need 3.08. So what is that? $83 stacks. So 27 times 2 or times 3 is what? 81. So I need 2 stacks and 32 of slime blocks. 2 stacks and... There. Just take the rest out and put it away. Cool. So, 1, 2, 3. I'm bringing extra. Like, I'll undoubtedly lose some. You know, I'll set the machine off by itself. Who knows? Is building the leaves essential for the trencher design? I don't know these things. Like let's like load up what the trencher looks like. 6 game tick trencher, 13 wide. Is that what it is? Oh, good God. What in the hell is this? Don't you have to place the leaves if you don't want to? Should I place the leaves? God, I have no idea how any of this works. I should place the leaves. Max says I should place the leaves. Okay. Especially, you know what? I should place the leaves, especially since I'm not sticking directly to the schematic. Because the schematic is only 528 blocks when I'm going 1,000. So I should totally place the leaves so I know where I'm gonna end up, you know. But I think for now, I'm gonna run an ad break because I'm gonna go pee and I'm gonna go get something to drink. There's no way this is real. In Senos' chat, for today only, if you get a 6767 funny number, you get 5 times points. Oh my god. Boo. Boo. Oh, I forgot I was on display mode instead of game mode. Oops. There we go. All right, chat. I will be back in just a couple of minutes. Y'all are awesome, cool people of Doom. And thanks for hanging out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Sorry for the long break, but something interesting happened while I was trying to take a pee. I am wearing a lion sweatshirt, which contained the contents of my pump and my headphones, which happened to be in the little Beats pill right here. A little pill looking thing with a Beat logo on it. And when I moved my sweatshirt, my headphones decided that they would, for the first time ever, fall straight out of my sweatshirt pocket and straight into the toilet. So that was, I was like, shit. So I stick my hand in there, pull them out. Had to get a new towel from the closet because I was not about to put toilet water or other, any one of my towels. Dried it off to the best of my abilities, washed my hands, put everything together, let it dry. So, thankfully it was before I went pee and not afterwards. So, it was like it was basically just water sitting there, But still, I was like, oh, this is an uncomfortable reality that I'm about to enter into. And sure enough, I was forced to enter into it. But that's okay. Stays far away from the toilet at all times. I have to think about having toilet ear. I mean, no, I really don't, but it was just water. No, it's not like I took a massive dump and then dropped it in there. And it was my entire leg. Oof. I have dropped my pump in the toilet exactly once, which is really funny that it's only happened once because you think something that's attached to me at all times, I would have dropped in the toilet more than once. But no, I've only, at least in memory, I've only like completely had it go like spladoosh in the water once. So I think we're doing pretty good if you think about it. All right. So am I using oak leaves? It doesn't really matter. But how many leaves do I need roughly? It says I need 2.41 shulker boxes. I should target 5 shulker boxes. I would say 4, but I'm afraid that's not enough. Oh, and I need spruce leaves too. Why do I need different ones? Oh, spruce leaves are probably for building the flying machine, and oak leaves are for marking it out, if I had to say. Me being held Simba style in the sink. That's awesome. So I have no idea if Mac would like to comment on that at all. To help a brother out or not, but Gravelly Boy back. No. There's slime in there. Cool. Should I be a good boy and get oak and spruce leaves? Honestly, I kind of think I should. All right, where's a forest that I could destroy that has oak leaves? I kind of want to destroy a forest that's kind of far from everywhere. Well, let's be smart about this. Is there a forest in here anywhere? Inside the perimeter? Like, I'm pretty sure this might be inside the perimeter. You know, like, because what is definitely going to become a perimeter? You know, that's what I need to ask, and that's the area that I need to destroy. So where's my portal? I'm looking for my nether portal, and what's really funny is I can't find it. Oh well. Actually, let's just go there. Because I'm going to actually not be using Grace. I'm going to be needing a different hoe. I need garden scythe for this. Probably going to need to repair a garden scythe. But first, let's clean up my inventory because I have a whole bunch of stuff that I don't need in it. You away. You away. Keep you, I guess. You know what? Loud noise incoming, by the way. 3, 2, 1. Just refresh my fireworks stocks while we're here. I forgot Grace was your gardening tool. It sounded so wrong every time I tapped out and hear it. Yeah, we're not going to be using Grace today. That was loud? I wasn't kidding. Like, I gave you plenty of warning. Also, I'm sorry to the people that I just woke up. Yeah, I need a new hoe, ever so casually, the engaged man. I am really tempted to start listening to Skyrim music again. I forgot that I had a playlist saved in Spotify of local files that Senos gave me, and I was like, man, some of this would go really hard. Alright. Let's see if there's any forests within the perimeter. I mean, if I need spruce leaves, like, we got that covered, no problem. Like, I know I can find spruce leaves. However, it seems that there is a birch forest in here. I was like, is that a cherry grove? No, that's just our cherry trees from. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of opportunity here. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what leaf type it is. Well, is that true? Let me load the schematic here. Let's see what type of leaves are on the border versus what type of leaves are like in the farm. So these are oak leaves, and then up here there should be some spruce leaves, I assume. So it looks like there's spruce leaves as an outline, and then oak leaves as a midline. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it really doesn't matter what type of leaves I'm using. So in that case, I can do this while I'm flying. In that case, how many things of leaves do I need? 0.65, 2.41, so that's 3. I'll go for 5 shulker boxes. And you know what? We'll just do spruce leaves. Because those are the easiest and most available list. The sweet calming sounds of dying snow golems. Hey. At least my sweet succulent voice is good for sleeping. Also, Grace played Phasmophobia the other day. For the first time ever, and she got like 2 ghosts right. I've never been more proud. I should probably play that game again. There's a new ghost type. And everything's like new and stuff. I don't know. I kind of feel like I've done everything that I would want to. But who knows? All right. Here we go, chat. I'm actually going to... Apparently, there's lots of things that want to kill me. I'm going to put down all the stuff for this by the portal. As well as clear out my inventory here. Things I don't need. You. Keep you. Don't need my boat. Grab my boat here. But MacBook strikes again. Rip. Oh, that? Save that for Grace, please. Lol. Whenever you decide to get on PDF blocks, never. You will never catch me on Roblox. Like, I think I would rather quit playing Minecraft forever than play Roblox. If you want my honest opinion. I'm trying to think if there's any systematic way for me to go about doing this, and I think the answer is just to do this. People are like, you're making it look ugly. Bro, these trees are not going to exist soon anyway, so. Just strong opinion. Yeah. Maybe if... I don't know, maybe if the CEO wasn't, like, I don't know, defending pedophiles or something, I would care. Ah, yes, let's punish the guy who's exposing the fact that you... actively allow pedophiles on the platform. Like, yeah. Yeah, and you're doing literally nothing to stop it. Like, yeah. Yeah, I wish that they would get sued by the US government. Like, are you removing leaves from trees in an area you already have to clear? Yeah, I am. I'm being smart about it. This is... Stenos, this is literally smack dab in the middle of my perimeter. As the center of the perimeter is, in fact, like, right here. That beacon right there denotes the center of my perimeter. It's doing a horrible job of removing them. Yeah. They are defending them by actively defending them. Like, at some point, the absence of doing something implies the likeness of the other thing. Yeah, I did see that, yeah. Oreo, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Yeah, I'm not just like stripping all the areas of a forest that I didn't have to do. Give me some credits, Dennis. Come on now. I am doing absolutely wonderful. See, I joined a political talk? Nah, it's just about Roblox. Someone has to have your back, so I'm trying. I mean, I think Roblox is one of the things that no matter what political side you're on, you can agree that whatever they're doing is not smart. Like, isn't Law by Mike suing them too? That's awesome. Let's see, when can I stream until? Probably another 20 minutes, I would say. So, I'm sorry. But I gotta go take a shower and... It's probably ongoing. Chris Hansen has been working on it too, yeah. What is Chris Hansen known again? Is he he's the guy who like sets up pedophile stings, is that right? I'm thinking of the right guy, right? Didn't he do something before that too? Was he an actor? Before he did the stings? I'm not an insider when it comes to Roblox knowledge. I'll go for some 14-year-olds with the side of 12, yeah. He's the To Catch a Predator show host. Ah. I agree. I agree. I really think that's what we need for the government too. Like until one party goes scorched earth on the other one, it's all just a giant uniparty where they all cover up fraud. Like, I don't really care who goes to jail at this point, more so than I want somebody to go to jail. Because as soon as one side does it, that makes it free will for the other side to do it, and then real change happens. Because if there's actually a threat of going to jail, then people might act differently. Huh? RC, good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it, brother. I don't like change. I use credit cards, so I don't have any. Everybody boo Stenos, because that was terrible. Boo, boo. Where was I just mining? I don't remember. It was over here. Yeah, it was over here. How was your stream? What were you up to? You get bribed into decorating a hospital? Let's go. Enjoy the dinner, man. Yeah, I'll be wrapping it up here shortly in probably 15 minutes. 4:30 is when I'll go. Well, 4:30 is when I'll stop playing and do VOD directory and stuff. We were so close to having Lucas Ratio Razeworks. He's rated me a couple of times when I was doing Redstone. I do remember all the drama surrounding him, though. I mean, I don't really care if he sees me say this, but his reputation has not been the greatest as of what I remember. At least that was, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. I have no idea if it's changed or not. Razeworks has raided me, yeah, twice. It was when I was building the ultimate redstone crafter. Once I had redstone in my title. The one thing I've built from Razeworks, it didn't end up working. I don't think it's his fault, though. It was the Wither Rose farm. Other than Mac, yeah, Mac will probably catch me up on the speed on that, but I mean, I don't really care. So many people nowadays follow and chase trends, and I'm over here like, I really don't care. Like, I don't know, I couldn't give a rat's ass about Hytale, I'm sorry. Oh my god, it's a Minecraft competitor. Nothing is a Minecraft competitor, guys. I hate to break it to you. But there is no such thing as a Minecraft competitor. There is no competition when you are the best-selling game of all time and it's not close. It's also not even in the same genre. I have no idea if this is true, but from the looks of it, Hytale is a survival sandbox game, and Minecraft is a sandbox survival game. Did I come back to a rant? No, I wouldn't say this is a rant. It's more of a discussion, and I mean that truthfully. The more open world crafting games, the better. I mean, yeah, like that's right. I think that's true. Like Jeb himself said that he would play Hytale. Like there's no reason for him not to. Take some ideas from it, maybe make the game better. Right? No, my criticisms of Minecraft aren't going to be due to Hytale existing. They're going to be due, like I doubt you'll hear from me. Who knows? Maybe this statement will become patently false soon. But at least for the meantime, you're not going to hear me say, Hytale did this, Minecraft should do it too. Right? Like, I just don't have any interest in it. It looks fun, and it looks like it's my type of game, but Hytale has backpacks? Okay, maybe we should add backpacks. We 100% do need an inventory update, and bundles are 100% not the answer. They are part of the solution. And a world map by default. They should add the world map that Bedrock Edition gets into Java. I think that's one of the features that I really like about Bedrock that just doesn't exist. Is when you start a new world, you get a map. And another criticism I have of that map is that oftentimes in Bedrock, it starts you in like a corner. No, it should start you in the center of the map every time. I don't care if they need to write special code for it. There's no reason for like the map to force you to go in a direction, you know? Cock. Mac had a point the other hour, I should say. And I'm not sure that if most of you were here for that. The point was that a lot of people don't like Minecraft updates because Minecraft doesn't introduce power creep. As in most other games, when they get updates, it introduces power creep. Just, naturally over time. And he used the example that like netherite was the first big power creep in a long time. And spears are arguably the first big real power creep since netherite. And that because of that, that's why people don't like Mojang updates. And I arguably think that's true. Myself included. However, also, I argue that one of the updates that I want, it introduces the exact opposite of power creep. I want them to get rid of TNT duping. And you cannot say that movable tile entities being added and TNT duping being removed is power creep. It would simply be more expensive, right? Because you'd have to actually craft the TNT. Saying there's not enough overpowered stuff? No, I'm saying that when games update, they regularly power creep themselves. As every update usually adds something that is an easier and stronger way to do the thing that is originally in the game. They just have to stop being lazy and fix it. Stenos, they will never fix TNT duping. They will never do it. Just like they will never do an end update. I have zero faith in them to do anything good anymore. Copper golems are cool. Apparently they're adding the ability to edit game modes or game rules from the menu screen. I think that's a good change. Said no liquids from animals and they added llama spitting and honey. Yeah, well. Are both of those liquids? Like, are they really liquids? Minifonzo, to get the broken mechanic, I'll give you an example of this, KK. We have got craftable saddles and now craftable name tags in the recent updates. That is the textbook definition of power creep. And 80% of the community has come out and said that these are great changes, which is dumb because those are both, they're both bad changes. What's the point of having a master leather worker and a master librarian sell you name tags and saddles if you can now get them from 1 iron and a couple of pieces of leather? Like, what is the point of having those trades being on villagers? Like, leveling up a villager to master was one of the ways to get those items, as well as going exploring desert temple chests and dungeon chests and all those things. Right? Became guardians and drowns. Yeah, I mean, they said no craftable this, and look at what they got, right? Like, I think the fact that you can craft name tags and stuff, that's just pure power creep. Like, what's the point of going exploring? What's the point of getting a librarian to master villager now? There's literally zero benefit to doing that. What's the same with a leather worker, you know? That big sought after trade that you would have to grind for and maybe set up a farm to trade for emeralds is now useless because you can take an iron and a string and a paper and make a name tag. Like, there's no reason. The power creep just gives you reasons to stop interacting thing. When they added the mace, on its own, it's just high risk, high reward weapon. But it was relatively balanced. Elytra mace crystal. The thing with the mace is that I would argue it's not power creep simply because it takes a lot to get it. Like if they added a way to get the mace within 10 minutes of playing the game, then like fair. But the mace is, I would argue, implemented well enough to where you could argue it's not power creep. Like, yes, it's the strongest weapon in the game, but how do you get it? It's going to take a few hours to get it if you're just playing casually, you know. I would argue that the spear is an example of incredible power creep. Like it interacts with all of these things. Well, and even then, it's not that bad because you still need an elytra to really make it busted, you know. So the spear is power creep because it's more broken and easier to get. Yes. It's another way to think about it is in games. Let me pull up my paint. This is the way that I think about power creep too. Is let's say I use two colors for this. Let's say that you have, I don't know, character A. We do character A and character B. And this is like, I don't know, damage. We'll just put damage. Damage, and this is time. Right? So I guess, you know, character A is introduced here and character B is introduced here. Great. Now, let's say that, you know, here, I'll make a little legend, right? This is A and this is B. Let's say that character A is actually a little bit harder to play than character B. And so, you know, eventually they go and they buff character A's damage. And character B still stays down here. Like this is in a vacuum. But then, as time goes on, people learn how to play character A. And so it turns out that character A is now just straight up stronger. Like there is no downside. The player bases figure out how to properly play character A. And so now character A is just stronger than character B. So do you know what you do? To compensate for that, you buff character B again. But then it turns out that, you know, another character gets introduced and that makes character A a lot harder to play. So to compensate, you end up buffing character A again. But then, oh no, it turns out that character B is now falling behind. So you end up buffing character B. And now you look at it and you go, well, overall, character A and B are just now stronger than what they are at the beginning. And you're still in the same problem. This is power creep. Just the general increase in raw damage and in raw output over time. Because this isn't balance. Balance is this. This is just straight buff. And so character A and character B, now because they do more damage than they did before, it changes a whole bunch of things. And you think Minecraft needs more of this increase? No. I think Minecraft is one of the game, and well, this is Max Point, really. This is very typical in games. And the fact that Minecraft doesn't really do this in a typical way is why people don't like their updates. That's Mac's flaming hot take. Is because Minecraft stays relatively the same throughout its, its power level, right? I mean, really. Like the diamond sword was the best weapon in the game. Forever. Explain why people love the updates? Well, not all updates have to do with this, right? But think about the spear and the mace and netherite armor. That was mostly good. Right, and like things like changing the textures and stuff. That's fine. I was thinking of this more in the context of Overwatch, right? Where 90% of the updates are balance changes to the game, right? Like if you just keep buffing a character and buffing the character, to a certain point, you're just gonna break them. And Mac is talking about, the certain update, not every update falls into this power creep state, right? But that's my little, that's what I interpret his argument as. Days without complaining about Minecraft Zero? No, I don't think that was a complaint. I was just explaining what I think Mac's argument is. Half of them are children, the other quarter are YouTubers, roleplay, caring to the children, going, cute lit chicken gas is so cute. I saw the bunny rabbit model the other day. Oh my god. It's so bad. Voting for dog armor instead of penguins and never using dog armor? Yeah, I'm of the opinion that wolf armor is the worst thing ever to be voted on and added into the game in the history of, like, any AAA game ever. This includes boss mobs. I mean, yeah, like the player survival is, it's a little tiger wolf. Right, survival isn't this game's first aspect. Also, if you watched Alterock's video yesterday, peak immortality. I literally cannot die. Yep, don't worry guys, this game is a survival game. Just dig in a hole and don't move, infinite immortality. Alright, let's wrap it up. We got 2 out of the 5 shulker boxes, 2.5 out of the 5 shulker boxes that we need. Finish up the rest tomorrow, probably. It was a biome vote, not a mob vote, that brought us wolf armor. Well, we voted for the armadillo, did we not? So. If we voted for the armadillo, then that's not true. What was who won the last mob vote? It was the armadillo, yep. Armadillo is the third best thing to happen in this game. I think you could remove the armadillo remove everything to do with the armadillo from the game right now, and 98% of the players would never know. And that, in my opinion, means that the feature shouldn't exist in the first place. We voted for the armadillo. I meant Minecraft player base. You guys know what I'm talking about. When you're semantics. Alright, let's get out of here. Macroscopic. Sure, I'm gonna start making a Minecraft backup here. Let's see, saves, Rondaria. Send to compressive folder. Cool. Don't you associate me with them fools? Yeah. Alright, VOD directory today. What do we do? We finished Construction of the slime farm. Finally works and is not broken. Gathered up all the slime we need for the world eater. And then went out to the woodland perimeter and started gathering leaves for the world eater. Got about 50% of the leaves we need. Nice. If we remove the elytra from the game, 85% of the players' gameplay wouldn't change. So apparently only about 50% of the players ever get the elytra. Really? Oh my god. That is so sad. Well, once again, KK, you could... I'm not considering children. 15% of players get the elytra, but how many people who play the game are actually older than the elytra existing? Elytra boosting was one of the worst additions into the game. I think that is so patently false. I think it's the best addition to the game. Hands down. I wouldn't be able to do half the things that I do in this game without elytra boosting. I would argue the moment that they added that, the genre of the game officially became like 95% sandbox. Before that, you could say it was probably 75-25, you know? Immediately skip 30% of the game's content because you can fly instead of walk? I don't think so. It's not 30%. I would say how much of the content do I really skip? 5% maybe? Can't play without the elytra? Then get good? I mean, I can play without the elytra. It would just take 50% longer to do literally everything in the game. What content do you skip because of the elytra? Nothing? Elytra, fireworks, and armadillo? I'm curious, Valk. I can't tell if you're BSing me or not. I literally can't tell. Every other form of transportation and building out transportation infrastructure, hundreds of hours per year. What's funny is I think in this case, power creep is objectively correct. I don't think the issue is the elytra. I think the issue is that every other transportation method was power crept by the elytra. Love the armadillo, one of my favorite animals, IRL. Okay, well, that's different. Also, nothing is preventing you from using the other forms of transportation. Like, it's the same way gold carrots kill all their foods. People use pork chops too. Is the issue golden carrots being too good or all the other food being so bad that it's not worth using? Right? I think that speaks for itself. Yeah, where's your 55,000 armadillos, right? I will get 10 to 30 comments on no elytra per stream. That's probably true. See, I would argue that nerfing fireworks are fine. Right? Like going from lasting, like cutting all. Honestly, you know what you do? Just don't even change, just make it more expensive. right? Make it take 1 paper and 8 gunpowder instead of just 1 per each. Like, let's think about this, right? 1 paper and 1 gunpowder gets you 3 fireworks. I think 1 paper and 8 gunpowder should get you 1 firework. How about that? Also, yeah, 100% remove the stack size on ender pearls. That's stupid. I wasn't sentient enough to realize that's 24x the cost. Think about it. I would still use the elytra. Like, I would have no problem doing that because I have a wonderful, wonderful sugarcane farm and a amazing gunpowder farm. I think because I have built those farms in my world, 24xing the cost of fireworks would be nothing. Bring back bows and slime launchers? I think it's too late. I think it is unfortunately saying just remove the feature from the game. Well, I say the same thing about wolf armors. With the Trident only 95% of the time or more, I've thought about setting up Trident launchers, but like you're saying, there's no point for me to do it, right? I just have fireworks. See, I would argue that's play style, right? And I think that's what makes Minecraft so good. Since my end goal is to basically play Minecraft in creative mode, having the elytra just allows me to fly everywhere, right? But that's what I'm saying. 24x the costs would see. Here's the thought. 24xing the cost of fireworks would still make them. They'd still be like arguably the most broken thing in the world, right? Like elytra boosting. But if you increase the cost, here, let me paint. Let me use paint here. This I think will articulate my argument about why I think. Also, I'm sorry I just completely flashbanged you. I forgot I was on display mode. Here. Right. This is like the transportation. This is the transportation. Right now it's like nothing, elytra. Like let's be true. Why can't it be, like horses and minecarts are all down here and then elytra's up here. Why can't it be like, I don't know, this and then here's your elytra but with tridents. Here's your elytra with wind charges, and then you get the fireworks once you set up all of your farms, right? Because I am at the stage in the game to where I deserve to have access to this. I have played this world for 3,000 hours. I've built a massive gunpowder farm. I have 2 sugarcane farms, technically, one of them being massive. I deserve to have access to the best of the transportation methods, right? I think that's fair. I have put in my time. I deserve to be able to take my rockets and fly around. And I don't think anybody here is going to argue that. But I do believe that this right here is a problem. The fact that every other transportation method sucks so much and the elytra is so easy access is a problem. Plus now we're charging $15 for polish updates, which come out every 6 months in the spring and the fall. That's too frequent. Once a year. Once a year should be the maximum. Display? Yeah, I know. What am I leaking? 117.6. Bang. Look at that, my OneDrive. But I think like this is what's the I mean, this is what, boats? Boats, horses, mine carts. And, you know, for these are more like this, right? Like they're diagonal. This is the elytra with, you know, your tridents and your wind charges. And then this is your fireworks. And I'm talking this is like 500 hours. I think that you should have access to the elytra with your fireworks. Hell, just put it behind a playtime requirement. Well, I mean, that would be kind of stupid, right? But then charge $20 per annual thing. Boats have the most use, second to only elytra. Yeah, but they also just suck for like, I don't know what happens when you have to climb a mountain. You can't really climb a mountain with boats. Ender pearls should fit in here somewhere too, right? Like ender pearls. Take care, KK. I really like my idea of 1 paper and 8 gunpowder, or 3 paper and 6 gunpowder for a singular firework. Just if you nerf the elytra fireworks thing by 10 times, even just making people think about, okay, do I need to use fireworks here? Is it worth, do I have the resources to be able to afford to use the elytra right now? You know? Or you could even do this. Make it to where you can't put unbreaking on an elytra. Or like cut the durability in half. You know? They would be used more often if teleporting does not damage the player. That's a good point. You know what? You don't even have to buff the stack sizes. If they didn't damage the player, I would argue they're on par with the elytra. Like for sub 5,000 block travel, like you get 48 of those things and you just heave them like you're crossing caverns for free. Every rocket use takes X% of durability. Oh, I like that. See, that would hurt my play style a lot with elytra, because more often than not, I use my elytra to like go up 4 blocks. But you know what that would do? That wouldn't force me to change my play style. I would just go through elytras like they're free. But hey, that's the benefit of having 20 elytras, is you can afford to have that play style because you've went out and you've gathered all the elytras. Nerf the elytra by making mending incompatible, forcing players to repair elytras. Only if they fix the anvil too expensive nonsense. You should always be able to repair an elytra. And don't make it increase in levels. Like, put it at a cap. Elytras can only be repaired by an armor villager, and it locks it out for 30 in-game days. Correction. You can only repair the singular elytra every 30 days. If you have multiple elytras, you can repair them, the next day. But you can only repair that singular elytra once every 30 days, and you have a deal. I really like that. Because then you have two ways to counteract it. Either you don't use the elytra or you go get more elytras. And that's actually a decision to make, right? Is it worth it for me to go spend time getting more elytras so I can use the elytra? Or can I just deal with not having the elytra for a little bit? I mean, we have discussed like 45 different ways to make a change. And I'm not sure any one of these is better or worse than the other, right? Like flushed out. It would give you a use for a villager, like the armor villagers. I wish there was more interactions like that, you know? Elytras for large building makes sense, but for travel, not so much. That's fair. I mean, you see, my big method of travel is setting up iceboat roads, right? Like I'm not traveling 40,000 blocks. We also have a Happy Gas, which replace Elytra and Mecha builds for a lot of it. I will not let you spread Happy Gas propaganda. That thing sucks so bad, it's not even like triple the flying speed and make it not move when you get off of it, and you have a point. Other than that, the thing sucks. Having a platform that moves when you're not on it is the literal not definition of a platform. Like, let's be real. Dolphin tunnels, beacons with soul sorrow. I want to build a dolphin tunnel. I want to do that. I think that would be super cool at some point, but ice boats are just good enough. In the nether anyway. I look forward to building, you know, a massive nether highway with decorations and stuff. It's one of the things to do. Dolphins are my primary overall fast travel, but boy, the work, yeah. No, I think they tried using Happy Gas to nerf the Elytra in building, but failed catastrophically. Oh, it's like the worst. Like watching them do the Happy Gas races on Minecraft Live made me lose my crap. Because they all realized that it's so slow, and yet nobody did anything about it. I was like, what are we doing, guys? It was so bad. It was so bad. Happy Gas should have storage. If its primary intended use, which it is mega builds, which it is, then I agree. Triple its flying speed, make it not move when you're not on it if it has a harness on it, and then give it a single chest like a llama or something, you know? And boom, then you have an actual... Oh, and make it control better. Make it to where shift makes you go down instead of like shift making you get up. Like I should not have to physically look down and press forward to go down. I should be able to go all directions with my keybinds. Speed can... Yeah, I mean, you're making the Happy Gas sound appealing to me now. The thing goes 3.2 meters per second at max speed. It should not go under 6. No, it should not go under 9. Set it at 10 meters... Because think about it, 3.2 meters per second is literally 1/10 the speed of the Elytra. And the real big change, maybe it consumes rockets. Huh? Here you go. The real big change that the Happy Gas needs is it needs to not move when you get off of it. Because I tried using it when I was building the Rudog SMP trading hall. And the fact that it moved when you weren't on it blew my mind. I was like, how is this? It to me, it feels like a gameplay oversight. And the fact that they haven't touched it since then means A, nobody's complained about it. Which means if nobody's complained about it, nobody's using it. Because do you know why? Because everybody realizes it sucks. It sucks so bad. It's so bad. Happy Gas stables, you just wait and see. I'm excited. It should work with every saddled mob. Striders, horses, they should not move. Like the Happy Gas should not move. Horses, make them stay in a confined radius. But I think you are completely right though. Um, not using elytras will force you to like world build and city build and work on everything. And that's something that I have thought about a lot when it comes to all of my villager mega builds, is I want them to be completely traversable and interactable without using an elytra. Like I want you to be able to walk through the city and experience everything on a reasonable time scale that that doesn't require the use of the elytra. And I'll have minecarts set up for different paths and all that, and but I want to build real stuff. Right now, everything's kind of disconnected because everything's their own thing. Like I don't need to create an environment to run my creeper farm. Like I have no use for that, right? My boat llama valet, that was fun. The Happy Gas power crept llama boat's so hard, and yet it really didn't because it's so bad at its job. All right, chat. It is unfortunately time that I needed to go 25 minutes ago, but it's okay. Chat. Y'all are awesome. I love these discussions with Minecraft. All they do is confirm that Mojang is a lazy piece of garbage company and has no interest in actually developing Minecraft. But yeah, what did you say about the killed off Bedrock, removed rockets for Elytra? I'm not sold on that one. And I would definitely. You're at the point in this game's lifetime to where you can't just remove a feature that's been in it for 10 years. Like everybody will hate it. Let's be real. Even if it's an objectively good change, which I don't think it is, but you make good points. It's been in the game too long that you just can't do that. Even the people who love this game, like I would hate that change. I would just get a mod that fixed it, which I guess anybody can do, right? But killed off Bedrock, removed TNT duping, and I like my idea of big crafting nerf for the Elytra, as well as other things coming. That would fix Minecraft because all the children would go play everything else. Where do you have to be that's better than here? My childhood baseball coach is having a surprise birthday party, and I need to be out of the house in 70 minutes. So I'm gonna go take a shower and then hang out and leave. So yeah, that's why I'm streaming now instead of. The reason I said there wasn't going to be a stream today is because I was going to be gone, right? Go wash your headphones. Oh, I'll deal with that later. But yeah, got him right there. Tell him I said happy birthday. That's fair. Shower, shampoo, and shave. True. I do have to shave today. So, y'all are awesome. Keep being you. Wonderful discussions about the game. I just wish Mojang would do like one thing, right? Kill Bedrock would be a great place to start. All right, y'all are awesome. Keep being you. And I will see you right back here, hopefully, tomorrow night. Bye.